Morning, everyone. I wanted to talk today a little bit more about some graphs that are going to be still not too complicated, I hope, but a little different than before. And they have to do with this coefficient in front and then the number at the end. So y equals 3x squared minus 2. I'm going to still just graph this with an x and y table. And for my x and y table, I'm going to use the values -2 to +2. So -2 for x, -1, 0, 1, 2. And I need to calculate all of those. So if you start with 0, it's really easy. 0 goes in for x. 0 squared is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. And 0 minus 2? -2. The same with 1. 1 squared is 1. 1 times 3, 3. 3 minus 2, 1. If I put in a 2 here, I would go 3 times 2 squared, and then minus 2. 2 squared is 4, so 3 times 4 minus 2. That's 12 minus 2, or 10. The nice thing about parabolas is they repeat the other direction. Why is that? -1. If I square a negative number, it's still positive. -1 squared is +1. So 1 times 3 is 3. 3 minus 2, 1. -2 squared is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 minus 2, 10. So it repeats. Now I'm going to graph those points. -2, 10. -2 on the x-axis, 10 on the y. -1, 1. 0, -2. 1, 1. 2, 10. And I'm going to connect all of those there. Here's what's happening. This graph is the same as the graph y equals x squared, which is a normal parabola shape. When I put this 3 out in front, it's actually going to make the graph stretched vertically, which makes it skinnier. And then I subtract 2, it's going to go below the x-axis at y equals -2. And that's the shape of that graph. Using those same principles, if I take this up here, -0.5x squared plus 3, the 0.5x is going to actually push the graph down. It'll make it wider. The negative sign in front is going to flip it upside down, and adding 3 is going to move the graph up, so a bunch of things are happening to it, but we can still just graph it with a table. Because I'm multiplying by a half, I think I'm going to stick for my x values, I'm going to stick to numbers that are even numbers, because I'm going to be multiplying by a half or dividing by 2. It just makes the calculation easier. So I'm actually going to go -4, -2, 0, 2, 4. So if I start with 0, it's easier. 0 squared is 0. 0 times all of this is 0 plus 3. And then try 2. 2 squared is 4. 4 times a half is 2. But remember, I'm making it negative. So this whole thing is -2 plus 3. That's a 1. Now if I do it with 4, -0.5 times 4 squared plus 3. This 4 squared right here is 16. 16 times -0.5 is -8. So I've got -8 plus 3. That's -5. Again, this is a parabola, and so it's going to repeat going the other way, because if I substitute -2 for x, it becomes positive. So -2 squared is 4. 4 times -1/2 is -2, plus 3 is +1, and then this one will be -5 again for the same reason. And now I just graph those points. So I got to think of my scale. I need to go all the way down to -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up to +3. So -4, -5, -2, +1, 0, 3, 2, 1, 4, -5. Connect all of those. I get a graph that if you were to compare them perfectly, you would see this is a little bit wider than y equals x squared, flipped upside down because that number is negative, and raised up here. The graph is always shaped like this if the leading coefficient is negative, and it's always shaped facing up if the leading coefficient is positive. Think of it as a happy face and a sad face. Leading coefficient positive, happy face. Leading coefficient negative, sad face. Those are the shapes of these parabolas. Now I'll let you take a look at this without me standing in the way. Have a good day.